Hi, I'm Lisa from Tazaar, and we are on a mission to make products live longer. I want you to think about your last electronics upgrade and what did you do with your old one? Unfortunately, it likely ended up here because only 17% of electronics are recycled. And I've seen this firsthand for myself, and you can easily imagine the detrimental environmental and health impact of these sites on the environment. This is why the e-waste crisis is invisible to us. Western countries export e-waste often illegally to developing countries. And the EU is stepping up to change this with the EU Digital Product Passport mandate, whereby electronic and electrical product manufacturers will have to embed product traceability and accountable end-of-life management practices. For every new product that is produced, there is an environmental impact from mining, manufacturing, and shipping those products to owners. And there's also the environmental impact of disposing of those products, as you've just seen. That's where, when every product is resold and reused, we avoid the impact of producing a new product and the impact of disposing of one. Let's look at an industry where resale is commonplace. I'm sure many of you own a used car. And the reason why there is increased trust and transparency in buying and selling used cars is because every vehicle has a service history. Introducing digital logbooks for premium electronics. Facilitating resale and trade-in. Streamlining customer support for repairs, maintenance, and service throughout the product's lifetime. Centralizing product information and history, and showcasing environmental credentials such as average lifetime and energy efficiency of that product, helping consumers make more eco-conscious decisions. This previously untapped owner and product data feeds directly back to manufacturers, helping them to make longer-lasting products. These are the industries we are targeting: audio, lighting, and filmmaking equipment. We're starting in audio, and we are growing to filmmaking and lighting sectors over the next 12 months. 12 months ago, when I started the Greenhouse Accelerator, I had a huge concept, a huge vision, but no idea. And the greenhouse was set up with 6 months of discovery, which really helped us to hone in on our go-to-market. Our go-to-market is the audio industry, naturally products with long-lasting lifespans, and there's sentimental value around the consumer wanting to look after these products. We then entered into 3 pilots with industry partners. I've been invited to sustainability steering groups with industry associations. We've just been awarded an accelerator place on Denmark's SoundTech Accelerator, and we've also received investment from industry and impact-led investment funds, and we've also secured our first client in the audio industry. It was the benefits of honing in on our go-to-market where we've had network effects. We've also been invited to Europe's largest audio show, HIA Munich, where we are exhibiting there, and we're launching commercially around that event as well. So Ash and I are here today if you'd like to talk to us about our upcoming fundraising round in autumn 2024 and sharing our story as well as career opportunities. And thank you very much, and open for questions.
Lisa, well done, and we welcome your team member on stage for questions. While we wait for audience questions to come in, let's just start with one about why manufacturers aren't doing this themselves. What's stopping them?
So manufacturers that we're speaking to, particularly SME manufacturers, do not have the resources in-house to build their own digital product passport technology. This is where we come in as a strategic partner to enable them to implement this technology, as well as commercially benefit from other areas where we can help with the digital traceability and customer engagement.
And we've had a question in from the audience asking whether you have plans to put this into the domestic market, for example, smartphones.
So we've started with high value, low volume electronics, such as filmmaking equipment and cameras and audio. Smartphones is where we were originally targeting, but we had to pivot because of the high volume, low value nature of it, and we also had the barriers of planned obsolescence. So we decided to go with products which had naturally long lifespans.
And where does your data come from?
The data comes directly from the manufacturer, where they entered into our Asset ID platform. This is verified information that comes directly from the manufacturer so that every digital logbook has authentic information about that product. And it is structured in our platform and produced into unique digital logbooks.
Which audio products have you partnered with already?
So we've partnered with a company called Care Acoustics, and they produce loudspeakers. And we find that naturally loudspeakers is an ideal product for us in the audio industry, followed by amplifiers and cables.
How about the cost to the manufacturer? Is there one?
There's a cost. We have a SaaS business model, and we've done our research around making sure that our prices are SME friendly, starting at £749 per year for companies that just want to start with us with 100 units, right up to gold packages, which is £20,000 per year.
Okay. And what funding do you require to push your product to the next stage of development?
So for autumn time, we're looking at between 1.5 to 2 million, and this will be largely to help us with scaling our product to benefit other value chain actors along the supply chain, such as distributors, retailers, as well as the used marketplaces. It will also be used to scale in internationally to the US.
Okay. And how do you manage tech failure? Are you hiring engineers to fix materials?
So we provide the software solution. So if there's an issue with the software, well, we have a dedicated UK-based dedicated technical support. Well, we obviously have measures in place to ensure that our system's as reliable as possible and as reliable as it can be. In terms of failures to do with the equipment that our product is attached to, part of our service is to provide a direct link to either the manufacturer or their authorized partner for easier servicing and repair.
Okay. How do you plan to compete with established resale platforms, thinking of back market?
We plan to work with platforms such as back market. So we see ourselves as providing authenticated history for products on the resale market. So looking at similar technologies that have worked with the car industry, on Gumtree, for example, where you're able to verify the history of that product, we would actually work with back market to provide authenticity and history to the products that they sell on their platform.
Fantastic. That brings us to time. Well done. Thank you very much.
Thank you.